Darren Stevens starred with bat and ball as Kent fought back to build a healthy lead over Derbyshire on day 2 at Canterbury. A difficult first day for Kent was curtailed early by bad light with the home side 238 for 8. Lewis Rees and Will Davis took 3 wickets each for Derbyshire. Some morning drizzle delayed the start of day 2 for half an hour, and when play began, Derbyshire soon got going. Palladino's 4th ball trapping Rouse in front. Last man Matt Coles offered some spectacular resistance before one of Derbyshire's day 1 heroes returned to finish the innings. Davis having Coles caught by Milnes for 13. Kent 259 all out, Harris stranded on 27. A job well done by Derbyshire, but they had to capitalise with the bat. Instead, Parnell and Stevens hit back for Kent. Openers Rees and Godalmand both castled without scoring. Kent making full use of the overcast conditions and the tricky pitch. Derbyshire 4 for 2 then, but after an uncomfortable introduction, Wayne Madsen started the repair job, along with Shiv Thakur, and their 50 stand for the 3rd wicket had grown by the lunch interval, with the visitors 83 for 2. The lunch break broke the rhythm of that 3rd wicket stand, which didn't last long when play resumed. Thakur caught by Coles off Stevens for 44. But Madsen continued and brought up his 50 from 77 balls with a superb uppercut off Parnell's bowling for 6, which also took Derbyshire to 3 figures. New batsman Smith flattered to deceive before he became Stevens' 3rd wicket of the innings. And his 4th wasn't far behind. With no further addition to the score, Gary Wilson was bowled. Derbyshire in real trouble at 113 for 5. They needed Madsen to survive, but Parnell stole a little of Stevens' thunder by removing him for 56, before the 40-year-old took centre stage again. Hughes caught behind, and Stevens had the 15th fifer of his career. But he wasn't satisfied there. Just 2 runs later, Milnes clean bowled. Palladino became Cole's first victim, caught by Bell Drummond for 5. And James Harris wrapped things up. Mendes caught behind for 15. Derbyshire all out for 159, exactly 100 behind their hosts. The innings dominated by Stevens with 6 for 47, with only Madsen passing 50. Kent's 2nd dig continued in steady fashion after tea, and had added just 19 to that lead when Dixon fell LBW to Palladino. Davis then tipped the balance of the match slightly Derbyshire's way, removing Bell Drummond for 23, before continuing Joe Denley's poor run, caught by Godalmand for just 6. Before Kent's lead had reached 150, they lost north-east to Milnes for 11. And in the very next over, Will Gidman was caught behind off Palladino, and it was 51 for 5. Stevens underlined his all-round value to the side with some impressive strokes, but his burgeoning partnership with Parnell was ended by Milnes. Parnell bowled for 8. Kent needed someone to stick around with Stevens, and Matt Coles obliged, edging Kent's lead past 200. To 211, in fact, before Coles was dismissed by Rees for 7. Stevens soon capped his day to remember by reaching his 50, and 6 late boundaries by Adam Rouse swung the game Kent's way, before bad light brought a premature close. 142 for 7 meant a lead of 242. With 6 wickets and then 53 not out, Darren Stevens undoubtedly the day's star man.